Say their
Yeah.
names.
Welcome to when
Say
I
their
fell in love.
names.
Yeah. Welcome to when I fell in love with hip hop SCL. I'm your host, Israel Pacoso. We tuning live from St. Louis, Missouri. Today's guest is SHOWOFF from Rare Breed Entertainment Battle Rap League. Can
You
you
already
introduce
know.
yourself, God?
You already know the vibe. Show off, nigga. King RBE, Trap House Goon. We go hard representative, all around real nigga. And shouts to the whole St. Louis. You already know I used to live out there for a few years, right off 70 Lucas Hunt. I know about Club Shell. I know about Club Mobile and all that. Mad as hell
Yeah,
they wind up.
yeah,
Mad,
okay.
I'm mad they closed one of them down. You feel me? Yo, word
Yeah.
up.
All
Word,
right,
bro.
God. I got a question. Like, tell a crowd where you from, God. Like the ones that don't know.
Hey, listen, man. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. You hear me? I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn representative everywhere I'm at. Know what I'm saying? Shouts to my peoples that's out there in the loop. First and foremost, shouts to your platform. Shouts to you, God. Know what I'm saying? Shouts to my brother F Mag, Hot Wheels Car Club out there. Yeah. Shouts to my nigga Cloud McPullup, aka Cloud. Know what I'm saying? Kush, and shouts just everybody who really rocking me out there. My son KD. Know what I'm saying? Word.
Salute, salute, salute. Now I got a question. Like, when you fell in love with hip hop, like, what was your introduction to the shit, man?
My introduction to hip hop, bro, is back in the day. Know what I'm saying? So hip hop within itself, I think I really fell in love with it when I really started listening to Big, bro. Biggie was my the first rap artist that I really sat down listening to his music and memorizing his music. And then it was Pac. You know what I'm saying? Before Pac, it was actually no. Before Big, I think it was Big L I was listening to first for real, God. I think I was really
Yeah, Big
listening to a
L.
lot of yeah, I was listening to a lot of Big L stuff. Um and from Big L it went to Big, and from Big it went to Pac, and then it was Hove, the Locks. Um but yeah, Big L probably was the reason that I fell in love with hip hop and fell in love with lyrics. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much why
Yeah.
when lyrics started mattering to me. Well,
Okay, okay. As far as like with you being involved in this hip hop shit, what was your introduction as far as like when was your first time getting that pen and that pad and said, I'm finna write this shit, I'm finna do this shit myself?
um, real shit, God, I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. You know what I'm saying? And some people may be like, bro, why would you say that shit? You know what I'm saying, on any platform? But just being real to real, the first time I ever wrote was on the back of a brown bag from a that I had. I had bought some juice from the corner store. I had a brown bag, but when I was young, like I said, I've been off the porch since I was like, I ain't have no guardian since I was like 13 going on 14. You feel me, guys? So I was outside, and it was hard. You feel what I'm saying? Like I ain't have no. I'm outside, not just I don't got no guardian, I ain't got no crib, none of that. And I'm in the jungle. I'm in the concrete
Yeah,
jungle of
yeah,
Brooklyn. You feel me? So at one
yeah,
point, I almost mentally got to the point where, like I said, I was a kid still. I couldn't take it. So I'm on the roof of the project building, 21 floors up, guy, and I'm dead sitting on the edge of this roof. And in my mind, I'm like, yo, you know how 50 said in this joint, death gotta be easy because life is hard. It'll leave you physically, mentally, and emotionally scarred. So the where I was
yeah,
at in my mind mentally, bro, I could have jumped off that motherfucker. And what saved me was the fact that some car pulled up to the corner by the corner store, blasting their music, bro. Blasting that shit that really snapped me out of that zone I was in. And as the beat going, I don't know, God, I took my juice out of the brown bag and I started writing on the brown bag. You feel me?
yeah. You
Word
don't
up.
remember none of that shit?
Hell yeah. I was like, everything is crazy in life. You thinking live, I'm thinking slip laying on the knife. You thinking kids, I'm thinking sliz,
Uh,
maybe a wife. Cause in my lifetime, my grind ain't been paying me right. Yo, everything is crazy in life. You thinking live, I was thinking about ending it every night that I live. Maybe knife to the ribs, may have a cup of ammonia and take a swig or fuck it and nine to the wig. And they thinking that I'm reaping hard times. I'm fighting with demons that want to be seeing me daily depart mine. I'm in constant battle and war all over my soul. I try to be bold, but my soul's but a flame that's cold. All it takes is a yes, but he just says no. Gotta stop with blame my flesh and just say no to the daily temptation I face as I wait and I listen for before alarms heard. Sincerely, John Heard. Cause everything is crazy in life. You think and live, I'm thinking slip. Bro, that's the first thing I ever wrote rap wise in my life, God.
Hey
And
man,
I had to put it on paper.
You came from a different planet, God.
You feel me? You
That
feel me?
shit, for that to be your first rap you ever wrote, man, that shit crazy.
Ever, ever.
No, hey, I'm serious, man. That shit is crazy.
I appreciate you, God. And that's why I still know it, because I remember where I was at, and I never want to forget that feeling of that moment in my life, because even though I was a child, that was still one of the craziest feelings I ever had in my life, God. Which is why I know that
Yeah,
if I'm not feeling nothing as a grown man that feel like that, then I'm gonna survive it. You
that's
feel
real.
me?
Like I, I can't say I came from the projects and shit, bro, but I did
It's,
come from the poverty and shit, bro. You
it's
feel
the
me?
same thing, bro.
I came from nothing. You
It's
hear
the
me? Not
same thing,
having
God.
shit.
Right,
Yeah, hey, my mama raised 4 boys to be men. You hear me? By herself. You hear me?
right,
You hear me? That
right,
shit was hectic, God.
right. But that's what make us
So
too.
I know, yeah, real shit.
Yeah.
Real shit. Now,
Hell yeah.
like far as like your introduction to this battle rap shit, like how did that come about?
Well, before I'm gonna keep it real with you. Before I knew, like, before I heard of like Murder Mook and Loaded Lux and all of them, I saw the Cassidy and Freeway battle. You know what I'm saying? So that right there was my first time ever seeing battle rap, was Cassidy and Freeway. Then the second battle
Yeah,
I ever saw was NH from Philly versus
yeah,
T-Rex when they battled. You feel me?
okay,
And then I wound up seeing Mook and Lux. Then I wound up seeing like Mook and Sirius Jones, Math, Iron Solomon. You know what I'm saying? That's when I
yeah,
started seeing
all
like
classic shit.
classic, yeah, facts, bro. You know, but this what I'm saying though, God. Like a lot of people think that I'm like 28, 29 or something like that. I'm 37, God. You know what I'm saying? So
What? You
yeah,
what?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Man, I thought you was, I'm 31, man. I'm 31. I thought you was my age.
Yo, nah, God, nah, bro.
That's
Hold up.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You're 84,
Hey,
baby,
but
all day.
that let you know that the Elohims, you know what I'm saying? That melanin, you feel me? That's all I
Yeah,
gotta
God.
say. You feel me?
This us. This what this is, and this why they mad at us. That's why they abduct us. That's
Yeah,
why they use us for research. That's why they use us for their case studies. That's why we can't have nothing. That's why they jack our slang,
talk that
our
shit.
clothing, our style. That's why. They know who the world belongs to
That's
for real,
real.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Back to this battle rap shit.
But
Now
yeah, that's how I got
like
introduced to
for
it though.
yeah, okay, yeah. Now that's how you got introduced to it. Like you say Cassidy and Freeway. That
First
was a
battle I ever
crazy
saw.
battle.
Classic.
That battle was, I ain't gonna lie, Cassidy was a fucking murderer. He
Bro,
was
I
a
know
fucking
every
murderer.
bar. I know every bar and every verse from that battle, bro.
Yeah.
Even Freeway joint.
Oh
That's how
yeah, most
classic that was
definitely.
to me. Yeah.
I ain't got a whip, but I got my chick Z Key 3. What he
Low
say?
top,
No
cut out
top,
like a
dropped out
GED.
like a GED. That
Spanish
nigga
bitch
killed
eating
that.
my dick like
My
man I
dick like
cheese.
NOP. I'm
What?
on the celly watching
Watching
Belly on the
on the DVD.
DVD.
If I get robbed, you'll get
Yeah,
5 in your E Nietzsche.
five in your
Dirty urine.
EBT.
PO1C my P. I'm
See my P.
NBC. What? He was
News
wilding,
time.
God.
Last and eight. Keep
Keep
your
your
cool
cool
for you
before you
lose
lose
like
like
half your
half your
face.
face. Run in your house, cover your mouth with masking tape.
With
Let my
masking
bitch
tape.
strap a dick on your ass, get raped. Everybody got die. Why
God,
procrastinate?
why
You'll get put in a
procrastinate?
casket for making
For
trashy
making
tapes.
trashy tapes.
If
That
I
shit
pass
was
you
epic.
base, and you spend
and
my
you spend
gravy,
my gravy,
I
and
come back for my
and I
pay.
ask for my pay, and you pretend you crazy?
I
Man,
throw
that nigga
10
was
in your
going
AV and
ape shit.
pretend you pay me.
And pretend you paid me.
Find
Leave
your
you
body
stuffed
in
in
the
the
dumpster
dumpster
like
like
Brenda's
baby.
baby. Crazy.
Hey,
Nobody was
that was
rapping like
crazy.
that.
That was some crazy shit.
Nobody was rapping like that, bro.
Nobody, hey, I'm giving, hey, Cass was on the top of his shit.
Yeah, word.
And
That's
hey,
why I
I'll
ain't gonna
give it to
lie.
him.
That's
Hey,
why
now,
it's so nostalgic to see him back and back in the ring with the most, the highest form of a battle rap performer in battle rap. Hitman is literally the most electrifying performer in battle rap, bro. And I battle rap, my nigga. And
correct,
I think I put on a great show. Know what I'm saying? Bro, that nigga Hitman is different, bro. You feel me? He's different, bro.
correct, correct.
Word. That's why this gonna
Milk.
be
Hey,
classic to
yeah,
me.
he from the home team, man. He from the home team, man. So I definitely know it's gonna be classic.
It's gonna be
I know
crazy.
Cassidy gonna do what he gonna do, but I know Hitman gonna do what he gonna do. He a Hitman.
Facts,
That's what
bro.
Hitman
And
do.
then
That's
Hitman
what
said,
Hitman
yo,
do.
I'm about to be twice as good as anything you ever saw. What?
Yeah,
He
that's
about to
crazy.
go crazy, bro. This is gonna be classic. It's gonna be classic, bro.
What you think about the face off though? What you think about the face off?
Bruh.
That was
That
crazy.
face off was
That was some
crazy.
crazy. It was very intense. It was very aggressive.
And
It's a
we loved
man.
it
Hey,
all.
this a men's sport. This a men's sport.
Period. We loved it all. I loved it all.
Yeah,
I'm here for it. This is what I'm here for. As a fan,
yeah,
that's what I wanted. Ain't nobody get shot. Ain't nobody fight. But the intensity was on 1,000, bro. That's what I want.
yeah,
That's what I want. Even when I battle niggas, that's really what I be wanting. People think I'm gonna get mad if somebody start barking. No, nigga. First off, it's gonna look too one-sided if I'm just barking on you all crazy. You gonna look wild if you just standing there letting me bark on you all crazy. You see what I'm saying? That's what I wanted.
yeah.
And I ain't even gonna front. I didn't know how much I wanted that in a face-off until it happened. Facts. Until that
That's
face-off
real.
happened like that, I didn't even realize, oh nah, that's what I want. In my battles, that's what I want in my face-offs. I need that energy. That shit was like a drug.
Yeah,
That you hear me, God?
yeah. It was. Hey, that it was though. That shit
Fire.
made me want to battle rap. That shit made me want to battle rap.
Word up.
Real shit.
Different.
Now, hey, I
Different.
gotta. Hey, how you get? Can you tell me how you get on the card though? That's a crazy card, by the way.
Oh nah, that's it, cause that's my crib. RBE my crib. Like,
Yeah,
like, like even back when the Moot card, all of them huge cards, there was never no card. I might not have been on it, but there wasn't no card I didn't get reached out, you know what I'm saying, and contacted for. It's just that I was
yeah,
doing other things at that time. I had stepped away from battle rap. I said, you know what? Regardless of my criminal history and all that, I'm a college graduate. I got this degree. Let me put this degree to use. Now I level up. I open up my two companies, right? Boom. Now, only time I gotta deal with that is if it's time to go sign payroll, to fill out payroll. You feel me? Other than that, I don't even have to. The money's generating when I'm sleeping. You feel me? So I said, you know what? Let me start the clothing line. Idle time is the devil's playground. I ain't trying to get caught up in nothing. Let me start this clothing line. Now I got the clothing line, Fight Your Demons. You can make your purchases at fightyourdemons.org. You feel me? But that's what it's about. I figured if I could create 5 businesses or 5 lines of income, right? Then whatever I do for my primary income becomes 100% profit because the other businesses I started make it so that I live bill free, debt free. And now what I do for my
damn.
main bag, you feel me? Word.
Hey, you need a class, man. Hey, you need to straight do it like a class on YouTube, and motherfuckers need to sign up for that shit like business classes. Like for
Nah,
real, bro.
I should. I ain't even gonna lie to you. And the crazy part is, it ain't even about no degree, bro. Think about this, right? I tell people all the time, it ain't never nothing wrong with having a 9 to 5, God. Listen, get your money how you gonna get your money, right? But realize that we live in the kind of world where you could have a conversation over brunch with somebody who's already up here in life, right? You can have a convo over brunch and they'll decide to write you $1 million check to invest in whatever you're trying to do. But you're not gonna never be able to have that convo when you spending the most important daytime hours making somebody else's dreams come true for their company.
Damn, that's real shit.
Real shit, bro. You gonna work your entire life for you to retire and them to tell you that the 20, 30 years that they only gave you enough money to keep your bills done and not starve to death, you're gonna retire and they're gonna give you like $80,000. You blew $80,000 10 times already, God. 20,
Yeah, I'm
30,
here.
40, 50, 100 times already. You feel me? If the average
Yeah,
person knew how much money they spent in their lifetime, God, they might be disgusted with themselves, realizing, yo, I already spent over $2, $3 million, $4 or $5 million in my whole lifespan. I already done
that's
spent that.
real.
Word up.
Yeah,
And another thing
but
too, I know
hey,
this is way, way left, but I'm not sure if you in the stocks, but I'm trying to implore everybody, bro. Even if you don't know about stocks, if you got Cash App, if you use Ameritrade, if you use Webull, whatever form you use to trade your stocks, Cash App the easiest one, right? You hit the Bitcoin button and it'll take you to the stocks and the Bitcoin, right? I'm
all right,
imploring everybody to go buy shares of every airline. At one point, every one of these airlines, American Airline, Southwest, JetBlues, even Spirit, at one point, every one of these airlines was worth over $20,000 a share. Right now, every airline is like $20, God, a share, God, $20
damn,
a share. You understand what I'm
that's
saying?
crazy.
That's because of COVID. They can't fill the seats
Right,
up
right,
because you
right.
got to quarantine, right? They can't fill the seats up. But look how important airplanes are. They so important that even with the pandemic, they never fully shut no airline down ever because there is no
Yeah, you,
substitute for long distance travel. So when they force this vaccine on everybody like they doing, and they open this world back up, God, it's gonna go to 40,000 a share, 30, 40,000 a share. Your $20 will be 6 million.
yeah.
And
Hey,
that's the each
I'm definitely
airline.
gonna, I'm definitely gonna invest in that shit, man. Like
Yeah,
soon as
God.
this shit over,
And
hey,
just
yeah,
leave it
when this
there.
interview over, yeah, yeah, real
I
shit.
promise, bro.
You just hit me on some shit, man.
Yeah, God, because that's what I'm saying, bro. People that have information like that and keep it to themselves. Why? Because we the only people. One, we the only people for real, God, that really don't know our family, and that's because of our history on this soil. Remember, like
Yeah,
batteries and toys on that stage when we were slaves, we were sold separately. They broke our family up. That's why it took
yeah,
400 plus years for us to, and then we don't have solidarity. Why
yeah.
should I not want you to win because I never physically met you in my life to shake your hand and build a rapport? Why does that mean that?
That's
Why
real.
does that automatically make you an enemy? Why I shouldn't want you to win? I want you to win,
That's
God.
real.
You feel me? So the moment that a black man can see a black man and not see a threat, the moment a black woman can see a black woman and not see a threat, the moment that we can see each other and really see each other and say, you know what, I'm gonna protect the black person to the left and the right of me. And as long as the
Yeah,
person to the left or the right of me doing the same thing, I'm protected. Bro, the moment we do that, yo, God, check this out, right? See, I got my clothing line, right?
yeah,
What I wanted to do was show people just how powerful we are, just as black people, right? So I said, imagine this, God, and watch this. Watch how this blow your mind. Something as simple as the clothing we wear, right? The reason police officers can govern whole cities or large areas, even though that's just that little building with a couple human beings in it, is because every time we see them, whether it's their car wrapped or their body in their uniform, they display unity, togetherness. You see one uniform and badge, you know it's 1,000 coming if you punch them in their face, which is why some people won't
yeah,
punch them in their face, right?
yeah,
Imagine this, God. Imagine if I created one outfit, Imagine if you see how it's cameras everywhere. Imagine if no black people left out of their home for 5 days. Every camera would recognize that no black, bro. It'll be world news by the second
It
day.
would.
By the
Yeah.
fourth day, they'll label us terrorists and try to come in and run in our house. God, imagine
Yeah.
if on the fifth day we came outside and every black person in this country was
Had on the
wearing one
same
thing.
shit.
Was wearing one thing. Them
Yeah,
niggas
that's
with,
crazy.
bro. You know the pandemonium, bro.
Yeah.
Pandemonium,
Hey,
God.
that'll shake America up, man. That definitely will shake America up.
They used to be scared to death, and all we did was wear the same thing. That's clothes. That's not action. That's
Yeah.
just an outfit. So imagine, bro, how powerful we really are, bro.
Yeah. They let you know
We
the type of influence that we got on this world, not just
on
America, on the world.
on the
Because
world.
you gotta understand and understand and overstand that we was the first people on this earth. You
Exactly.
know,
We from the elements.
so
That's why the elements all agree with us. That's why every
yeah,
element agree with us. We not freezing to death.
hey,
We not getting cancer from the
yeah,
sun. That's feeding us. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Every other race is damn near like a leech off of the
It's
the
like a
gods and
hybrid.
the goddesses.
Like a
Yeah,
hybrid.
they hybrid. Yeah, and that's why man, we gonna say that for something else, but we gonna because I do another podcast. I got another podcast called Mind Tricks where we talk about this type of on that
I
but
definitely
we
want to.
gonna
I'm
talk
definitely
about
gonna be
hip
on
hop.
that. I'm definitely gonna join you
Yeah,
on that.
yeah,
Real talk.
yeah, yeah. Peace, God. Peace,
Yeah,
God.
peace,
Hey,
peace.
yeah. But I want to ask you about this Rosenberg Raw situation, man. Like,
Dead.
how you feel? Look,
He's
let me say
dead.
this. I know he dead. I know he dead. I just told my homeboy, I was just on the phone with him. I say, he say Rosenberg 2-1. He say Rosenberg 2-1. I said, man,
I'm a
Rosenberg
30 him.
don't even have hey, listen. I say Rosenberg don't even have enough words to say to this man. He don't even have enough words.
Bruh,
I
that's
feel
what I'm saying.
Rosenberg, he can rap, but he can't rap, bro.
He can rhyme. He can't rap. He can rhyme. He can't
Yeah,
rap.
he can rhyme. He's not a lyricist. He's not
He's
a
not,
lyricist,
bro.
bro. It's crazy.
Nigga's crazy,
But
bro. I'ma smoke him
how
30.
did
30.
how did you end up getting him on the card though? How did you end up getting Rosenberg on the card?
Because first off, I was supposed to have Jag, right? It was supposed to be Show Off
Okay.
and Jag, not Jag and no Red. But something in my mind was like, yo, nah, it's time for us to have this convo. You understand what I'm saying? I'm tired of people trying to debate. Like let's be for real, God. When you bring up Red Breed Entertainment, the faces that's gonna pop into your mind are first is ARP, then Shatta, then Lawrence, and then Show Off, my nigga. They nobody's
Most definitely.
nobody's nobody's thinking about another battle. If you say RBE, Red Breed, bro, they
Yeah, hey,
mentioning Show,
that's
my
real
nigga.
shit. Yeah, yeah, that's real shit.
That's why I don't understand why it's even a debate. But because it was a debate, I take it personal. And I said, you know what? Let me just get this nigga out of here so it won't be no more debate with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Let me just get him up
Yeah.
out of here. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's gonna be like the gods versus the mortals. You feel me? And that's what that is. I feel like you the god, he the mortal. You feel me? Like he don't have enough wordplay to even stand in that stage with you,
His
bro.
arms is too short to box with God, bro. He literally
Yeah,
got like
man.
T-Rex arms, bro. Them shits look like fucking raptor arms. Like they stuck to his side like this. You can't, there's nothing you can do with
Yeah.
me, bro. There's nothing he can do with me at all. If we talking about, let's be for real, right? What he does is like a cheat code. And I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Because what he does is he'll create a line that's just a real street ass line. And he know people will be like, And what he does, he'll write a story that's not even bars. It's like a storyline to get to that line, right? So you don't boo him while he's saying these 8 bars that are land to this one, these 7 bars that are land on an 8th bar. But people not taking into consideration that if this wasn't in the form of a story and it was just bars, you would have been booed this nigga because he not saying nothing.
Yeah. He not
Nothing.
saying nothing.
Nothing.
He
So
not.
it's like,
Man, this shit is the battle of the words. If you not gonna put your all in this shit, man, you don't even need to be doing this shit, man. No disrespect to him, because I ain't gonna lie, he got himself there. Whatever he did, he was doing something right. I ain't gonna knock him all the way. But I'm saying, like, he don't have enough words to sit there and battle with the gods.
He don't. But this the thing. Like anybody else walking this earth, lessons got to be learned, bro. And they always got to be learned firsthand. Why? Because just because something didn't work for somebody else don't mean it ain't gonna work for that person. But there's certain things that you supposed to listen, bro. Fire burns everything and everybody. Don't touch it. It don't matter what human being you are on this globe. If you touch some fire, you're gonna burn. I'm fucking fire.
Yeah.
I'm fire. It don't matter who they are. That's what I'm talking about. Certain things you just not, you're supposed to be like, nah, let me just leave that alone. But everybody don't know. Some people just don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? He young still. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show him that it's levels. I'm gonna show him his levels. And to every person that literally everybody, bro, everybody got me losing, God. I watch these bloggers. I watch the other battlers that's on the card, battlers that's not on the card. They got me losing. Why? They all saying the same thing. SHOWOFF is not used to battling in front of that many people. Yo, God.
Man, the nigga just more. They just feel like the nigga popular. I feel like that's all it is. They feel like he popular or something. Cause the nigga he cannot out rap you, bro. He can't out rap you. I'm sorry. I went back. Before I did this interview with you, man, I went back and watched your battles, bro. You hear me? Man, you got some wordplay, man.
That's my favorite attribute.
Fucking wordplay, bro.
That's my favorite attribute in battle rap. That's why I deliver it, and that's why I put it out there all the time. But I also understood that in front of a crowd of this magnitude, this large, my extra intricate bars is not gonna be able to hit the same because people attention span, God. Everybody don't got the same level of attention span, right? So I said, you know what? That's facts. Not saying they won't get it or understand it, but they in the building. They want to be able to catch it right then and there because they can't replay reality, right? The way we could run a battle back. Like, oh, that was crazy. So what I said, I'm about to create 3 rounds that move the earth, God, that shake the room. You hear me? That when they start roaring and yelling, it's going to be so intense that people down 10 blocks away going to hear that shit. You hear me? That because I feel like if as long as that's my goal and I do that every round, he's gonna get killed by default anyway. Because he's not gonna shake the room as many times as I am. He's not.
Right.
Think about it. He already about to waste a whole round. Let me show you how predictable of a rapper this nigga is. I know for a fact he's gonna have a whole round about Adi Boom. Right? Check this out. Adi Boom caught his charge before I even knew he was a human being that existed on this planet, God. Which means that and he never even told me he was facing any kind of time until a month before it was time to turn himself in. You understand? So all of them years, I never even knew he was facing time. You hear me? Check this out. I'm not held accountable for another man's actions, bruh. And when I did and think about it like this, right? When that shit first came out and the world turned their back on David Green, SHOWOFF, Jonathan Hurd said, you know what? I don't know if it's true yet. I'm not about to just turn my back on my brother or allow somebody to just say something about somebody that I was calling my brother for the sake of a battle when I understand and I already stood across from the fraudest shit in the world. Niggas will put fraud shit on you because they can't beat you lyrically, God. You know what I'm saying? And you got paid to allow them to say that. There ain't nobody ever saying nothing crazy to me off no stage. That's one, right?
Yeah.
But this the point that I'm making. I didn't know he existed as a human being, right? I didn't even know that he was facing time until a month before he turned himself in. And even when before he turned himself in, he lied to me about the role he played in that whole thing. He told me he was the driver, right? So if the foundation is lies, I can't rock with you at all, bro. I'm not gonna make no excuse for you. But once I did my research to find out what was facts and what was false, I made a decision to hit him first and say, yo, I don't appreciate you dragging my name through the mud. I ain't been nothing but a real nigga. I don't appreciate you keeping this from me and making me befriend you. When in reality, if you would have told me this from the beginning, I'd have got you to smooth the fuck away from me because our cloth ain't the same. You understand what I'm saying? And then
That's
I
real.
went to the public and I did the 15 minutes of fame interview where I let the people know, listen, I'm not rocking with Boom because he lied from the beginning, and that's not my cloth anyway. I when I did my time up north, when I was in Attica, when I was in Clinton, when I was in Comstock, but I ain't telling nobody. I did my years. I did my time 10 toes down. You understand? So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not with that. But this is my point though. He's gonna waste a whole round on that, which is not me. You're battling everybody else except me. For 3 rounds straight, I'm going to smoke him. All 3 rounds. I'm going to
Yeah.
smoke him. I'm telling you, God.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit. Now I got
Telling you.
another question for you. How did you meet ARP?
The way I met ARP was I was saluting my brother No Mercy. I was battling on Trap House, New York, and I had a main event with AR-16. And he did a no-show. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him. He not a no-show, but rather something came up and it was something important. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't make the battle. It was a Philly rapper named Dope in the building, right? Who jumped out the window like, I want to battle somebody, I smoke somebody. And I ain't gonna front. The bars I had was so fire, I just had to get them shits off. ARP was in the building. I knew who he was because this is right after he threw that first event that Boom was on when Boom battled Verb. So I was in the building for that. You know what I'm saying? And that's when Rosenberg Raw battled Swave 7. I was in the building for that. You get me? So when he was in the trap house building, I walked up to him. I was like, yo, listen, what's good with you, bro? You don't know me from a hole in the wall. I go by SHOWOFF. I'm about to smoke something right now. You know what I'm saying? My opponent didn't show up, but somebody jumped out the window. Bro, I'm about to kill this nigga. And I'm only telling you that because I want to be on your platform. Because I already see in my mind, I already saw how he was moving in the event. That's number one. The way he was moving in the event by itself and at the first event that he threw, I knew he was a real one. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna try to get over here. You know what I'm saying? Because something in my mind just told me, yo, this league gonna be around. You feel what I'm saying? Something that I just felt it. I already knew it. So I went, I smoked the nigga dope, bad. Bad too. You know what I'm saying? Is what it is. That's my nigga. Salute to my son Dope. He doing great, doing a lot of big things for himself too. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I got him out of there. You know what I'm saying? Immediately after that, we exchanged information, exchanged numbers. He was hitting me up for the very next card to battle Hazy Williams. After my Hazy Williams battle and my debut on Rare Breed, I headlined the next 5 fucking cards, bro.
Okay. Okay.
Word up.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. One more question though. As far as like you do you do mainstream rap and shit?
Hell yeah. Like music?
Yeah, yeah. Do you got any music like the people can go listen to?
Hell yeah! Listen, man. Not only just that, I got music. I got music videos. If you go even on my Instagram, if any of y'all artists, whether y'all R&B or rappers, if you want a writer, check this out. Battle rapping industry is different. Every industry artist isn't writing their stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even looked at the same. Like in battle rap, if somebody was writing for you, they like, oh, what? But in the industry, it ain't like that. Some of your favorite artists, from Michael Jackson to James Brown to even Beyonce, bro, whatever, whoever your favorite artist is, or the largest artist in the world, have writers. You know what I'm saying? So on my Instagram, I also show my publishing, know what I'm saying, my royalties and all that stuff for artists that I'm writing for, even female artists out in Miami. I'm writing for them. I put all this stuff up there to let people know, listen, I'm about my business, and the way I do my business, we'll both get a bag. We'll both get a check because I'm doing writing exact business. You know what I'm saying? So I got a plenty of music that I have not put out. I have plenty of music that I never wrote for me. If you are artist, whether you are R&B singer, a rapper, whatever it is, I got mad different music. Hit me up or email me at showoffbooking@gmail.com or hit me up on IG 5050 underscore show off because bruh, just because I wrote a song don't mean I'm the one who's supposed to do it. The song I wrote might be the hit that gets you out your hood. You feel me? Real talk.
Yeah.
So let's get the
Yeah.
business done. But yeah, you can check out my music out on SoundCloud. Show off the R and Beast. That's the letter R, the N sign, BEAST. You know what I'm saying? I even got joints and music videos out. Me, Jerry West, Jazz the Rapper. Go check that out. Salute the Manic 17. It's called Brooklyn. Bodied it in a full suit. Bodied it, and I was dead smack in Brownsville in the middle of the grimiest peas in the world, bro. Full suit with the Goonies. Go look at
Yeah.
the video. Because it ain't about what we wearing. It's who we are, God. It's who we are.
That's real.
If every thread, every piece of clothing got burnt tomorrow and everybody had to walk around the same way we was birthed, I'm still the G. I'm still a solid man. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Okay. Now, can you name like some of the people you wrote for in the industry? Like,
But in the
or you
industry,
don't want you want to keep it?
I
Yeah.
can't.
You want
I
to keep
can't.
it?
I can't do it. I
That's
can't do
real.
that. I'm gonna tell you why.
All right.
Because everybody doesn't want it to be known that they have a writer. You know what I'm saying? Everybody,
Yeah.
even when I just sent the message to the people that's tuned in, when I sent the message and said, listen, the song I write might be your hit record to get you and your family out the hood. Bro, I never said I was gonna let the world know that I wrote it for you. I'm not like that. We could do the business. The writers get paid, bro. We could do the business. We could break bread and get this money, and you could take off with your record, bro. You understand?
That's real.
Real talk.
That's real.
Word.
Can you talk about like some of the people you met in the industry?
Hell yeah, I met plenty of people. God bless the dead. Fred the Godson, bro. That's one of the realest industry niggas I ever met in my life. I was in a movie called Sex Money and You Already Know that was filmed out in Jersey, and I was in that film with JD that played Brody on the HBO series The Wire and Black Child. So I met Black Child just with me being an actor in a film. This is like 10 years ago, God. You understand? It's
Okay.
like 10 years ago. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So but there's plenty of industry people that I've met, bro. Even as far as this tournament, the KOTD, shouts to Organic, you know what I'm saying? Shouts to Lush One, shouts to my brother Poison Pen. That's my brother. He the one who really got me in that tournament for real. You feel me? So um yeah, I was blessed enough to meet Ice T. And then we started following each other on social media. If y'all go to my Twitter, y'all see him follow me on Twitter and definitely being active, you know what I'm saying, on my Twitter, liking and retweeting and all that stuff. And even from correspondence, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a blessing. But you know why I don't be speaking on stuff like that? Because all right, so remember I told you I was off the porch 13 going on 14, right? But before that, I'm from a loving family. You know what I'm saying? I'm from my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? She loved me. She showed me what love is to be able to identify it, right? She showed me what nurturing is to know when somebody's around you and they got that vibe to really want to you to be good and take care of you. And you know what I'm saying? So um even back then, even back then, the lesson that I learned, I have an Aunt Betty, God bless the dead. She passed maybe a year and a half ago. No, probably like maybe going on 2 years now, right? So one day my siblings was in the crib sleep. Now my aunt is one of them. Oh, this is my great aunt, my grandmother's sister. But she one of them down south aunts that be hooking up food and cooking and chefing and all that, right? So she make all the desserts, the cakes, the pies, all that from scratch. So you know how the old school blenders was when everybody wanted the bowl that had the batter in it, and everybody wanted the blaze that was on the blender because it had the batter all over it, the sweet batter, right? One day my siblings was all asleep, so she gave me the bowl and the little blaze that's on the blender. Soon as they
Yeah.
woke up, first thing I did, y'all missed it. I got the bowling. Y'all missed it.
Yeah.
Bro, you know what's crazy? My aunt said they might have missed it that time, but you'll miss it from now on. Because you couldn't keep your mouth shut.
Couldn't keep your mouth shut.
I never got it again.
Hey, what Proverbs even said? Wise man, he who guards his tongue guards his soul.
See what I'm saying? Right. Right.
So yeah,
Yeah.
real
So
talk.
that's really the reason that I don't really be going into it like that, because when people see that you could hold water, when people see that, sure, that was an opportunity for him to say that he wrote for me, or to say that and they see that you be like, nah, it ain't even for that. You know what I'm saying? People rock with you more. Because can't nobody rock with a person who can't hold no water. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody trust them.
That's
Especially
real.
not with no business. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Real
That's
talk.
real. Now, do you got anything else you want to tell the crowd, talk to the people about before we get up out of here?
Hell yeah, I do, man. Let me tell you something, man. Honestly, bro, I really want for all of y'all that's tuned in, all of y'all watching, I really want for all of y'all, even if you don't have a Cash App, go create one. If you don't have a bank account to attach to a Cash App, go open a bank account to open a Cash App. Make sure y'all buy shares, man. Buy shares of all these airlines, man. That's what I really want to stress on all y'all, man, especially if you look like me, because think about this, right? There's billions and billions of dollars in the stock market. Billions. You understand that? And we like the last ones to really get attached to it and eat from it. If it's billions, why do we have to attach ourselves to these systems that have been preset to keep us at the bottom? We have to do our due diligence to learn these things and utilize them and level up our families. Because trying to create something brand new, think about it, right? Every system is so saturated that even when we start in a clothing line, right? You know how hard it would be for Fight Your Demons clothing apparel to take off the way a Gucci or a Fendi did, bro? It's
Right,
impossible.
right.
It's impossible. Because the people that run the
Most
industry ain't letting new people in, they blackballing you. Which is why
yeah,
I
yeah. The
said
gatekeeper.
the gatekeepers. That's why I said every chance you get, whether it's stock, whether it's forex, whatever it is, make sure that you are taking your money. $20, so we spend that on lunch. We see the price of everything going up. We can't even get an eighth for that if we smoking, right? We smoke that up. We
That's
smoke
real.
more than
Yeah.
that every day. This is my point.
That's
Take
real
that
shit.
same bread and put that shit over there and leave it. I promise you.
Yeah.
Come August, September, I guarantee that your $20 investment might be six figures, bruh. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell y'all
I
this.
got
You
you.
don't
I
gotta
got
believe me.
you.
I'd rather you
Hey, I
invest that
got you.
bread. You hear me? I'd rather y'all invest that bread, bruh. And in September, August, September, I'd rather y'all invest that bread, even if y'all only purpose in investing it is to try to prove me wrong. Because when time go by and it proves me right, you're welcome. I want that for you. I want that for y'all.
That's
You
real.
hear me? Real talk.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah.
And just make sure that if you ain't cop that pay-per-view, bruh, if you can't be in Atlanta to be at Believe Music Hall, if you can't be there, cop that pay-per-view. Because, bruh, the whole card is crazy. But I'm letting y'all know, since y'all tuning in to me, bruh, my bars and my rounds alone is worth the price of the pay-per-view, bruh. I did this for y'all. It ain't about Rosenberg Raw. I did this for y'all, bruh. Y'all. You hear me? Y'all, the people that rock with me, the people, y'all are the reason that my name known is because y'all know me. Y'all. I don't care about nobody I'm standing across from. They never hold no weight in my reason for hopping back on that battle rap stage. It's for y'all. Straight up. Word up.
That's
Red
real.
Breed ENT. Cop that pay-per-view, bruh. If you wanna support me directly and you want to support the clothing line or the brand or any of that stuff, listen, it's easy for you to do it. My clothing line is fightyourdemons.org. FIGHT, one word, FIGHTYOURDEMONS.org. If you want to know The reason that I labeled my clothing line or called it Fight Your Demons is because I ain't perfect. Even with the elevation that I did, bro, I still fight against my own rage, my own lust, my own everything, bro. I fight against it every day. When I say fight your demons, I'm talking about the moments when you be dead by yourself and you know what you about to do be some crazy shit. And you got that split second moment to be like, you know what? I ain't even gonna do that. You fought your demon. Even if in that moment you go ahead and do it, just you taking the time to say, yo, maybe I shouldn't. You fought your demon. You understand? Our
That's
demon
real.
is usually us going against our better self. You feel
Yeah,
me?
your lower self, your lower chakras.
Period, bro. Period,
Yeah.
bro. Period, bro. Period. And I don't want that for y'all. And I want healthiness for y'all. Mental healthiness. You understand? The minute your mind become clear, bro, the minute your mind become completely clear, I'm telling you, anything and everything else that seemed like a problem, you'll realize it ain't. Yo, God, before I really get off this, right? I want to drop 2 jewels that are old timer. He was a lifer when I was up north. I want to drop 2 jewels that he dropped on me when I was up there. That's cool?
Come on with it.
All right, check this out. The first thing he taught me was it was called the two thought theory. This right here is what the two thought theory is. Yo, God, I'm gonna do the same practice with you that he did with me, just so they can have an example of it, right? Yo, God, I want you to
All
say
right.
the word, I want you to say the word that and the word are simultaneously at the exact same time.
That are, 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 that
No,
are,
that's
that are.
that. No, that's that are. That's still one and then the other.
What?
You didn't say them at the same time. You said that, then you said are, that are, that are, that are. Try to say them at the
Oh my.
exact same
Hey,
time.
yeah. That's crazy. Hold on, say it again.
Try to say them at the exact same time, not back to back.
That are.
Nope, that's that are. Do you see how it's
Damn. Let me
impossible? Check
repeat
this out. I'll make it easier for you, God. Try to say the letter A and the letter B at the exact same time.
it. AB. AB.
It's still back to back, right? You can't do it, right?
You
Now
can't
watch
do it.
this. Watch this. Our mind is our strongest muscle, right, God?
Right.
We think in our own voice. Check this out.
Okay.
Try to think the letter A and the letter B at the exact same time. You can't do it, right?
You can't. You
That
can't.
right there is the two thought theory, God. You can't think about 2 things at once, meaning if you are thinking about what's wrong, it's impossible you think about how to fix it. If you dwelling on something that
Yeah.
happened already, it's impossible if you thinking about how to correct it, bruh.
Salute. Salute.
Impossible. You feel me? Yo, listen, the
Yes.
old timer told me, God, he said, yo, if everybody treated their problems like a basic math problem, they would not have problems. Why? Because the only time you actually say a math problem out loud is one time when you reading it. Other than that, everything you saying after that is solution. Everything is solving it.
Yeah.
You never repeat the problem again. But if we did that as human beings when we going through something, we already lived what was wrong. Why you got to think about it? When you lived what was wrong, ain't nothing to think about but how to fix it. That's how you become solution oriented. So that was the first thing that he first jewel he ever dropped on me. The second one was the law of 20. He was like, they say the average person need 8 hours of sleep for their body to be the most rested and most energized to be the most productive for the 16 hours they awake, right? 24 hours in a day, right, God? So that's 1/3 of your day, because 3 times 8 is 24. That's 1/3 of your day that go to straight sleep, straight rest, right? Which means if you only live to be the young age of 60 years old before you died, you actually slept for 20 years. Because if you sleep a 30-year day, you sleep a 30-year life. So out of the 40 years that you were awake, how much time did you actually invest in what you love to do and what made you happy, bruh?
Damn.
That's what I'm
I ain't never
saying.
looked at it like that. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never looked at it like that, man.
Real talk, God. Word up. Word up.
That's
And the
crazy.
last jewel, No lie. This the last jewel I'm gonna leave y'all with. You heard? Because
Come on.
it's real. So the story goes, there's two guys walking up to a lake. In order to get to the town that they trying to get to, they got to swim across the lake. Pregnant woman walks up on them. She needs to get across the lake too, but she pregnant. She knows she won't make it. So one of the guys say, "Don't worry about it. Get on my back. I'm gonna swim you across." He does exactly that. She hop on his back. He swim her across. His homeboy swim next to him. They all three make it safely to the other side, right? She look over at him and say, "Yo, thank you so much. I know I wouldn't be able to get over here without you." He says, "You're welcome. Don't worry about it. You just be safe out here." She veers to the right of the road and goes straight. Him and his homeboy veer to the left of the road, right? And they go their way. 20 miles down the road, his homeboy say, "Yo, I still can't believe you carried her across that lake, yo." He looked at his homeboy and said, "It's true I carried her across the lake, but you carried her across the lake and 20 miles down the road. That happened already. You got to let that go."
Damn.
You feel me, God?
Yeah.
Got to let that
Damn.
go. I carried her across the lake, but
Let
you
it go.
carried her across the lake and 20 miles down the road. Why you still on that? It happened already.
Man, hey, man, that is some man, that's crazy, man. Hey, you definitely gotta come on Mind Tricks, bro. You
Hell
definitely gotta
yeah.
come on Mind Trick.
I'm with that. I'm with that.
Yeah,
I'm with that. We definitely doing
most
that.
definitely.
Definitely doing that.
Yeah,
Shouts to everybody that's tuned in. Make sure that y'all subscribe to his YouTube channel. Make sure that y'all really support everything he got going on. If y'all know the subject matters that he talking about is something that matter, and you feel like somebody could get something from it, man, share that. Click that like button when he on YouTube. Click that subscription button. Screenshot his YouTube page. Put it up on your social media. Everybody got followers. Everybody got followers. Everybody got, and there's nothing wrong with a follower. That just means that a person believes in you so much that they take they consider the things you consider. So don't look at it like,
real
"Oh, this
quick.
nigga on my day, he following me." Don't look at it like that. Look at it as an honor and understand it's a responsibility for you to lead them right because they chose you as a follower, bro. Make sure
That's
you
real.
leading them to the places they not gonna get hurt.
That's real.
You feel me?
That's real.
Real
That's
talk.
real. All right, all right. Shit, we out of here though. When I fell in love with hip hop, SCL. I'm your show host,
You already
Israel Pacoso. Today's guest is Show Off. You
know
know,
the
talk
vibes,
your
man.
shit one more time, dog.
You know the vibes, man. You can find me on all social media platforms, man. Follow me on IG, 5050 underscore show off. Follow me on Twitter, 5050 show off. Follow me here on Facebook, Heard DJ Jonathan. You know what I'm saying? Follow me. The only reason that my Facebook joint ain't show off is because Facebook got on some bullshit before when you had to have your real name up there, or they was gonna delete your page. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just make sure and like I said, you want to show some kind of support, make sure you cop that pay-per-view. Redbreedent.com, April 3rd, max out is gonna be a movie. A movie. You wanna cop the merch, you want to support the merch, fightyourdemons.org. I got some controversial pieces up there. I'm gonna let you know now. If you a black woman, I got some stuff up there that's either gonna be like hell yeah or gonna make you not like me. But just know that anything that I believe is not a reflection of you. Cause I got one, and I'm only saying that because I got stuff up there that say if you really want to save a black life, don't abort it. And I know abortion is a sensitive subject, but reality is, ever since abortion been a legal thing, legal murder, for black people, 22.5 million babies have been aborted. Do you know how many generations that means that will never reproduce? 22.5 million that will
Man, that's
never
crazy.
be able to extend and stretch that bloodline. So that's just, but that's just my thoughts. Again, I'm not forcing my thoughts or beliefs on nobody. I'm not saying that if a person did get an abortion that they was wrong. I'm not saying none of that. All I'm saying is before pregnancy happens, two adults, for the most part, make a decision to fuck. If you're gonna make a decision that affects a life other than your own, rather than getting to the point where you have to abort, make sure that nigga got a condom on. Make sure you on a pill. It's a lot of things that'll stop that from even becoming a thing. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's it. You're not wrong.
Yeah, we definitely gotta make awareness to that, man. Real shit, man.
Real talk.
Cause you know, and even with that being said, like what you said, man, they trying to stop us from being fruitful and multiplying. They trying to depopulate
us.
You feel me?
Oh God, I'm gonna
Yeah,
send you
us.
I'm gonna send you a video where literally
Yeah.
it's like five white men on this council, right? Bro, you're not gonna recognize none of them. Mind you, these 5 people, our own president answered to.
Damn.
But they not, these people are not on our government. How does our president answer to them? You understand? But they're gonna be talking
about send me that shit.
And this video is from like 17 years ago. They already talking about population control, how they're gonna drop a virus because they said 3 billion people need to die for the earth to survive because the earth is overpopulated.
All right. Hey, we're gonna say that for the other episode. We out here. When I fell in love with hip hop SCL. 1.
Salute.
Salute.